Welcome to PFACS on EcoDev, the show that takes you inside the economic development of Pflugerville, Texas. I'm your host, Chris Daly, and each episode we will introduce you to the people and events that make our city so attractive to companies and their employees. Pfluger Talk is just another of the impactful initiatives created by the PCDC, Pflugerville Community Development Corporation. All right, everybody join me in welcoming Dexter Jones from VIPS Personal Protection LLC to the show. Dexter, how are things going today?
Day is wonderful. Having a blessed day.
Amen. If you could, first, give me your background, how you got into doing what you're doing now.
Yeah, so my background, spent time in the United States Marine Corps, and after I got out of the Marine Corps, went to college, University of North Texas. I majored in finance and accounting. And at that time, my philosophy at the time was that if I were able to understand money and how it operates throughout the world globally, I'd be able to do anything in the world that I've set my mind to. And from there, I joined the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission.
Yep.
Started out at the base level as an auditor, worked my way up through the ranks. I became chief of audit and investigations, the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission. And during my tenure there, obviously, I ran a variety of different departments. I finished my career overseeing special investigations, and in special investigations, we dealt with everything from human trafficking to narcotics trafficking, money laundering, financial crimes, and a whole bunch of things in between those types of organized criminal activities. And so while working at Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, I also did some off-duty work in private security, personal protection, moving assets, high-valued assets. And so after I retired from the Alcohol Beverage Commission, I decided to become an entrepreneur and open up a boutique small business private security firm.
Nice, and that is VIP's Personal Protection.
That is correct.
And how did Pflugerville come into the picture?
Well, Pflugerville is my home base. I relocated from the Dallas area back in the early 2000s, and after being in Austin, greater Austin area for a few years, I moved into Pflugerville and just fell in love with the city. I made it my home base, and after retirement again, deciding to go into entrepreneurship, decided that I'd open a business here in the city of Pflugerville.
Nice. And in Pflugerville, we're focusing this month on diversity awareness. Have you noticed Pflugerville being more diverse and inclusive than some of the other communities you lived in?
Yeah, I have. I think that's one of the things that attracted me about Pflugerville. When I lived in Dallas, I lived actually in DeSoto. DeSoto was an up and coming, fast growing community. They were focused on diversity and inclusion, back in the early 2000s. And that's one of the things, again, looking at the city of Pflugerville and surrounding cities around Austin, is what gravitated me towards the city of Pflugerville.
Nice. And how in your business do you encourage, whether it's employees or customers, to recognize and celebrate Diversity Awareness Month, Black-Owned Business Month?
In terms of, I think, just my commitment to diversity and inclusion, in terms of hiring staff, I have a variety of staff members across the broad spectrums of ethnicities. And in terms of the business that I engage in with clients, I try to, have a diverse team. We're focused on providing protective services to our clients.
Nice. And do you have any specific initiatives or programs to foster that diversity, or do you just kind of is it like just a company goal, or is it specific?
No, I mean, I think it's just a company goal to be inclusive and to have a diverse background. So that we have, we can interact with a variety of clients from all spectrums of life. I think that once you have a commitment to diversity, it just helps us to get along better from a business sense as well as personally, and be able to provide unique services to our clients.
Excellent. And as far as the city itself in Pflugerville, have you noticed any significant demographic shifts over the past few years?
Like I said, moving into the city of Pflugerville, I mean, I've found that the city has been committed to diversity. I mean, and that's what, again, attracted me to the city of Pflugerville. And I just continue to see, the city being committed, to growth and diversity in those areas. And I hadn't really seen where it's, at least from my perspective anyway, where it's per se changing. I mean, it seems that the city has always been committed to diversity here in the city. I mean, and you can, it's evident in the terms of businesses that the city attract.
Have you seen any specific ways in the city where we're celebrating the cultural differences or the ethnic diversities?
Yeah, I think the city has shown some commitments to bring awareness to cultural diversity in terms of engaging businesses to participate in, podcasts, engaging businesses to be featured in a variety of publications and articles that the city is sponsoring.
Excellent. And you mentioned engaging with other Black-owned businesses or businesses of color. Do you have some strong relationships with other types of businesses that are businesses of color?
Yes, I do. I participate in mentoring, Black entrepreneurs and trying to get their businesses established. I've been in business now about 18 months or so. Started again, off the ground, coming out of retirement, and just try to spread the wealth of my knowledge in terms of starting a small business here in the city.
Right. And do you have specific programs or initiatives to foster diversity in your company? Or is it just, hey, that's the way, that's smart business, so you just do smart business?
Instinctively, I mean, it's pretty natural for me to engage in, diversity. I mean, based on my background and kind of the struggles that I've gone through in life in general to be successful. And with that, I want to share my knowledge with other up-and-coming businesses or individuals that are looking to become entrepreneurs and to not have to recreate the wheel and learn from the experiences of, successful businesses and successful people as myself on getting a business started.
Nice. And so how would you encourage those wannabe entrepreneurs or those future, business owners? How would you encourage them to engage either with the city or with other companies?
To do, figure out what their goals and objectives are in terms of, wanting to start a business. And then once they do that, reach out to the city, the economic development department within the city of Pflugerville, and to try to, solicit individuals that are entrepreneurs. I mean, go and knock on doors. I mean, shake hands, network throughout the city, find mentors, and engage with folks that can provide assistance to them in terms of setting their businesses up.
Excellent. And I've seen a shift over the years of these networking events. When you used to go to networking events 20-something years ago, it was old white men. That was it. But now you see people of all colors, people of diverse sex and backgrounds. Is that something you've seen?
Yeah, I believe so. Here in Pflugerville, as well as, throughout the city of Austin, the greatest, area of Austin, it seems to be, a commitment of people coming together to try to better each other, have strong relationships, and to foster good business practices. Other thing that I could add, like the Pflugerville Community Development Center. I mean, they're huge on providing assistance and programs to attract Black entrepreneurs and a diverse culture in the city, and to provide resources and some guidance and direction on helping businesses to get established here in the city of Pflugerville.
Nice. And if you could explain some of that, being big on it is different than here's the specific things they do and how you can reach out to them.
Yeah, I think in terms of, the programs that they provide some guidance and direction for people that are looking to go into business, people that are already established in businesses, with business coaches that can help individuals create business plans, or at least put you in touch with contacts that can help you as a business owner, an entrepreneur, someone looking to go into business. They may not have all of the ideas together, but they can put you in touch with business coaches that, can sit down one-on-one to help guide you through those processes.
Excellent. And I assume that you took advantage of some of that when starting your business here.
I didn't take advantage of it starting a business. I started it off the ground, with my own network, my own contacts, my own resources. But after being established, then I reached out to the Community Development Center here in Pflugerville for some assistance and guidance on just stabilizing the business. And it's been, they provided a wealth of resources, some great direction that I found very valuable to my company.
So if you've got a company that's been around, it's already established, what are some of those things that they do? How did they help you stabilize things?
Establishing a social media footprint, giving some direction and guidance on again, establishing a social media footprint. It's one of the areas that I've found very valuable in working with the Pflugerville Community Development Center.
Who is your target customer? How can we know if somebody listening is a fit for you?
My targeted customer, I provide a variety of services. Like I said, we provide close protection to corporate executives. We provide close protection for celebrities, entertainers, athletes. We provide security services for high-value net worth individuals, high-value net worth companies. We also provide, background checks for employers. We provide private investigations for a variety of companies that are wanting to engage in some sort of investigation of either employees, individuals that are looking to have had some issue and they want things investigated. We can provide private investigation to those individuals, can assist attorneys on civil cases that they may have, and they need an investigation done to support their case. Those are some of the services that we provide here at VIPS.
Nice. So if I were to spot you guys on the street, are you the black suit, shades, Secret Service with the earpiece, or is it something like a Brinks truck?
No, I mean, we're clandestine, and yes, we're the guys with the black suits on with shades.
I love it.
Providing close protection for our clients.
Yeah, cool. And how can people find out more about you and maybe reach out to you?
You can go to my website at www.vipsprotection.com. I have a wealth of information displayed on my website, and that's the best way to generate or find information about my company, about me as well.
Nice. And I think you mentioned that you also mentor with other companies. Are there formal programs out there that you participate in, or how do people connect with you as a business?
Yeah, just through networking, personal contacts, there are some programs that I'm trying to get engaged in here in the city of Pflugerville, actually, to mentor kids at the high school level on wanting to become entrepreneurs. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in, with a focus on security, but just becoming an entrepreneur. Again, being able to provide the knowledge that I have on starting my business and to be able to share that with folks that are wanting to go in business.
Excellent. And again, on the diversity front, if you're talking to a business person and they're saying, I don't get all this diversity, inclusiveness, all that, I don't understand it, how would you explain the value of that to them?
Yeah, I think explaining the value of it, just, it's people individually. Once we're able to understand each other and, we know each other's backgrounds, we're able to be more accepting of other people, other cultures. And then if we're able to be better accepting of other cultures and other people, it gives us the opportunity to be able to work better together for a common goal and to get things accomplished.
Excellent. And so you've made the case and they go, okay, that makes sense. How can a fellow business owner in Pflugerville, anywhere else, kind of support that and contribute to the diversity and inclusivity initiatives?
Through their hiring practices, hiring a diverse team to be able to provide the services that they're providing to the community, being engaged in community-oriented programs, supporting their employees in a variety of different, events or things that the employees are engaged in. In terms of branding, to also help brand their company and let folks know that they're committed to diversity and inclusion and equality.
Excellent. I love that. Dexter Jones with VIPS Personal Protection, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me, sharing some of your philosophy and your background.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having us on your podcast.
Thank you for listening to the PFAX on EcoDev show, brought to you by the Pflugerville Community Development Corporation. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I want to thank my guests. I also especially want to thank you, the listener, for giving me what I consider the most important gift you can, your time, your attention. Please like and share this show so we can get it in front of more people and more people can learn about economic development. To learn more about Pflugerville and all the amazing things going on, head over to pfdevelopment.com.